Hi there, and I am Michael Buckoff. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for the TOEFL online course called the 7-Step System to Pass a TOEFL IBT. And you made a comment at my website, at my Join webpage. So let's take a look at Ahmad. Okay, so first of all, you said, my name is Ahmad. I am from Kuwait. While surfing YouTube, I saw your video. I'm so interested to, you want to say here, to subscribe. You want to use an infinitive here and make my dreams. You want to say come true. My dream is to get in the TOEFL exam 550. This is required to continue my high education. After that, get a master's degree in law. My level is intermediate according to Englishtown School and the Internet in the British Council. So all I need is advice about your plan and teaching. Is it suitable? You want to see here for my English skills. And do you think the best for me start study or that not work with my well? Finally, thank you so much for all things you did for students. With my regards. Okay, now you just made a correction. You said that your TOEFL score is 500, not 550. All right, so yeah, I do have some recommendations for you right now. So you actually have quite a few language issue problems, I could tell in the message that I was reading. And my best guess here is you're probably looking at 2 to 3 months of good study in order to improve your academic English language enough to get the score that you seek. All right, now if you're taking the TOEFL, the paper-based TOEFL, that's different from the IBT TOEFL, right? Which means that you have a listening, grammar, and reading section in the paper-based exam, and then on the internet-based, you have reading, listening, speaking, and writing. Okay, what I want to recommend for you is my 90-day TOEFL study guide that's going to give you practice with your vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, and especially the grammar section. This is going to help you if you take the paper-based TOEFL. I do have a diagnostic pre-test, a diagnostic post-test, and of course the vocabulary part of my course is going to help you build the vocabulary that you need to get a high score. But anyway, you will get a lot of practice. If you use my 90-day TOEFL study guide, you'll improve your vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, your reading, listening, writing, and speaking areas. Now, even though if you take the paper base, you do not have to directly be tested on your speaking and writing, but I still think you should work on those proficiencies as well because, I mean, let's face it. You want to do well in the university, right? You want to study and get a higher education, so you definitely want to be able to speak fluently and clearly, and you want to do the same with your writing. Okay, Ahmad? Now, in addition to my online TOEFL course, now I'm recommending 3 months of study, and I have 3 different recommendations for you right now, 3 things that you can do. You might want to write these down. Number 1, get in a regular habit of reading about 45 minutes every day. You can read magazines, newspapers, and also longer books. Number 2, get in the habit of practicing listening. You can focus on news, history, documentary, and even science programs. Now, if you don't have English TV, I do have some websites that you can use. I'll write them down right now so you can take a look at them. This is a good one. National Public Radio. You can use Google. You can find that one. The next one is called TED Talks. Then the last one all these websites will give you some really good listening practice. Now, the third one, this is when you can go and do quizzes. You can do practice quizzes, TOEFL quizzes, and all kinds of different quizzes to test your comprehension. Now, I do recommend, as you're doing the reading and the listening practice, like I suggested, you should work on your notes. Your note-taking will not be good at first, but if you keep at it over the next 3 months, you will develop a much better note-taking system than you have right now. Now, using your notes, make sure that you get the main points of the reading and the listening passages. Then using those notes, you can write summaries and you can give oral summaries. Now, what you should do is each week, Ahmad, is try to write maybe 3 250-word summaries. This is very good for both your reading, listening, and also your writing. So if you do 3 a week, that's 750 words. That's very good practice. And don't worry if you're making a few mistakes, if you're missing important points, it doesn't matter. The point is that you practice. You get used to note-taking and then writing about reading and listening passages. Now, you can also orally summarize the information. Maybe do 3 to 5 oral summaries each week over the next 3 months. So this is very, very good. This is going to help you with your reading, with your listening skills, your note-taking skills. It'll also help you for IBT, for your integrated speaking and integrated writing. All right, so each day, basically, you have about 1 hour. You have 1 hour reading. You have about 1 hour of listening practice. And then going through the lessons in my 90-day TOEFL study guide, 2 to 3 hours of practice. Right? That's going through my 90-day TOEFL study guide. So now you're getting anywhere from maybe 4 to 5 hours of regular study over the next 3 months, and you will build your academic English language proficiency. It'll happen. It happens slow, but it'll happen. The main thing is to keep at it. Make sure you do these 3 suggestions. All right, Ahmad? No, anyway, at this point, I'd love to have you as one of my students. So you know what to do. You found my web page. You know where to join my course. So you simply go back to where you were. You simply click here on the subscribe button. And once you make your payment, I will create a username and a password. And then you can have access, complete unlimited access to all the lessons in my online TOEFL course. Let me show you what they look like right now so you can kind of see them. Okay, here we go. This is my topic outline. There's actually 7 different sections to my course, and then the 8th section has full-length IBT practice tests. So I have vocabulary, step 1. I have step 2 as pronunciation. You can see all the lessons here. Step 3 is grammar. This is going to be very helpful for you. Step 4 is listening practice. Step 5 is reading practice. Step 6 is writing practice. And step 7 is speaking. And then we have step 8. This is where you get into my full-length TOEFL IBT and section-specific practice tests. Alrighty, anyway, thank you very much for your comments, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.